Hey, what's up, team? It's a strength day today. Upper push, lower pull, and it's a twister. All right, so A. We're gonna do 2 rounds in each station. It's a 6-station tornado that happens 3 times. But the twist is you're only gonna do 2 of those laps in the tornado because for 1 entire lap, about 8 minutes of work, you're going to be on the ski ergs working with a team, the ski ergs and the sandbags. All right. So let me explain that station first. So partner team AMRAP, here we go. So you have a ski erg, all right, and we're doing a calorie ladder. So if it's a group of 2 on the ski erg, then we would have a ski erg and a sandbag and 2 of us. First person is gonna do 1 calorie on the ski erg while the other person is holding the sandbag at their side and just standing there holding there, bracing and breathing, suitcase hold. All right, as soon as you get a calorie, we're gonna switch. I'm gonna do a calorie and then we're gonna switch back. Okay, I'm gonna switch hands, so I'm holding on the other side, obviously alternating back and forth, but then we're gonna go up the ladder on the ski erg. So then 2, then 3, then 4. We're gonna try to together get as high as we can up the ladder, as many calories as we can on the ski erg. It's basically like almost like active rest. While you're waiting your turn on the ski erg, you have to hold this lovely suitcase that is the heavy sandbag, all right? Now, if you have to put more than a partner, if you have to put a group of 3 or even 4, that's okay. You can have multiple sandbags. You can have them all hold the sandbag while they're waiting their turn, or you can add another exercise if you want to for active rest. But the thought process is, at least if you do 4 ski ergs, at least you can have 3 on a ski erg. That's 12 people. That gets you 36 in the workout, no problem, all right? Now, looking at the station's high risk for my floor coach, going to the kettlebell deadlift, okay, getting that hinge in. It is a strength day. We're going to be loading up heavy, so help them with their form on that station. All right, for my pro coaching tip today, it's Monday, it's mindset, and today we're talking about prioritization, if I can say the word, but specifically we are talking about the difference between urgent and important, all right? And there's always going to be things that are trying to be urgent. There's always going to be tasks. There's always going to be things that are, seem so urgent. They're screaming at us. They're texting us. There's dirty dishes in the sink. It seems so urgent, right? But at the end of the day, we actually have to ask ourselves what is most important, okay? Because very often we spend our entire day and we waste all of our time doing all the things that are screaming for attention, all of the urgent things, and we never get to the actual important things. Okay, and so the point is, do the important thing first, do the important thing, and then the urgent thing will still be there when you are done. And so the example, and I do like this, is if your goal is to work out, 3 or 4 times a week, but you have dishes in the sink and you need to clean your house, it's very easy to feel like, I'll just do the dishes and clean my house because this is urgent, I gotta get this done. But then it's like, no, if I go and work out, the dishes and laundry can wait. It'll still be there. And there will always be dishes and laundry that need to be done. But if the most important thing is your goal and getting your workouts in, then don't compromise, don't sacrifice that just because your friend texted you, or the dishes need to be done, or you have a project at work. Like, do the important things first, because you're gonna also do those urgent things eventually in their right time and place, or just don't do them at all. Ignore them. That's what I got, team. See ya!